Hey people, voice talking to you, and today we are checking out Steel Swarm Survivor. This game was sent over to me by one of the development team, and they wanted us to take a look at it because this is probably right up our alley. So, Vampire Survivors, yeah? Think that, but with rocket launchers and an army of drones that you could customize with different weapons and abilities, alongside your own devastating arsenal of giant grenade launchers and plasma weapons and flamethrowers. It looks like a lot of fun. Plus, there is a bunch of roguelite meta progression systems where you can actually get stronger over time. There's supposed to be lore. And I believe there is actual story progression over time where you can sort of push back this army of hostile machines and reclaim the world. I don't know too much of the story. What's Black Market? Ah, see, here's our meta progression right there. So let's just dive right into it, yeah? Our peaceful rendezvous under the lighthouse with the old friends is cut short when the cops appeared. Oh, so these are story missions. This is the campaign map. Cool. We'll be on normal. We've got different characters, it looks like. Oh, and a drone formation. Assign slots. Ah. How do I... Okay. Can I, like, unselect this slot specifically? No. Gimme... I don't know what I'm doing, but I like this idea. Yes. We've got Bear and Dynamo. Bear is a veteran soldier with his trusty machine gun. While his aim angle is narrow, he more than makes up for it with the strong firepower of his weapon. No enemy can stand in front of him. Ooh, so I guess with the different characters, you'd want to pick different formations too. And then Dynamo, a fierce rebel who has survived thanks to her quick wit, armed with 2 laser pistols and lightning-fast reflexes. She is impossible to be pinned down. She has no blind spot and no mercy for the corrupted. The corrupted. Ooh, let's start with Bear. Beer Man. I want a big machine gun. How's the volume, by the way? So it looks like auto fire is on. Is there a way to turn that off? I do not know. Robot. Like I said, this game is very Vampire Survivors, right? So you want to move around the map, try and wipe out enemies to level up, and find... I'm assuming there's going to be collectibles around the map as well. Standard... Oh, so there's different tiers of these as well. Rate of fire, movement speed, muzzle heat duration. Duration of weapons, allowing you to fire for longer duration before muzzle heats. Does this thing have heat, or... I guess that's the heat, so it doesn't use ammunition. I want a fast rate of fire. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. What's this thing over here? Ooh. I'm knocking down trees. I got big steppies. Oh, that's a lot of robots. Please don't. Please don't. Ow, my butt. They shot me in the butt, dude. That was extremely uncool. A bit loud? Heard. Give me 1 second. I can't get the pause menu right now. XP collection radius. Weapon range. Crit King. Give me collection radius. Put you about here. It was really loud for me, but I learned the other day that I just have my headphones super loud. So I'll try this. Yeah, that should be better. What's up, Phoenix? Oh, that's still really loud. Okay, half volume. I feel like the sound effects are louder than the music by a large margin. That's a lot of robots. See, I wish I could shoot backwards. Like while I'm walking. I like how the environment just explodes. Ow. Shield capacitor. That is spelled incorrectly. 40% force shield max HP. That seems really useful, because I can't shoot backwards. 6 luck. See better quality upgrades. Quick reloader. Let's get the cooling duration. Ow. I don't know what this generator thing is, but I want to use it. Ooh, new gun? Cannon fixed. Oh! So, wait. Fires a cannonball in a random direction that explodes in an area. Good against crowds, but unreliable at times. High explosive random. Slug shot. Shoots a very deadly shell that explodes in a small... So these are, like, abilities, maybe? Let's get the Gatling cannon. Ah, so that adds... Oh, that's a drone. I get it. Drones. Weapon range. Let's get more HP. What is this thing by? He blew it up! Enemy wave ahead. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is this not an enemy wave that I'm dealing with right now? But I see that that is, in fact, not the case. I do appreciate that he sort of auto-targets and I don't have to aim exactly at an enemy because I'm using a mouse and keyboard right now. And I don't see a way to, like... I guess that's what the drones are for, huh? Oh! That thing exploded and killed all the other ones. I picked the upgrade by accident. Super durable muzzle. Yes! Give! Owie. Dude, these robots hurt. Zallium ammo. Plus 10% damage. Wide net. Give me more damage. Get him! Ow. 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 Guys, lasers hurt. It turns out. Owie, wait. I forgot my drink. For those of you who don't know, I've been struggling with some tummy hurt for like the past week. And I believe it is finally coming to an end. However, that means that, should the Great White Round One call, I am compelled to answer. Ooh, so this is like a shotgun. Fires a cannonball in a random direction. I wish I could pick where these guys will go in my formation. That is one thing, because I know my formation is going to be set up in, like, that square that I picked. But I'd like to, like, put shotguns on, like, the wings and, like, cannons closer to me, for example. Let's get the slug shot. Oh, dude, my drones are putting in work. The animations and everything are really good, though. It feels kind of vaguely Fortnite-esque, which is not a bad thing. I clown on Fortnite a lot, but it is generally a pretty decent, like, visually game. It's kind of goofy, but it's designed for kids, so. Worn rifle barrel attack power piercing. I want that. What was that energy thing I just got? Don't touch. Oh, I'm sneaky. Ultra quick fingers. Yeah. Oh, bullet hose, baby. Ah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a really big robot. My drones should do something about that. Oh, they did it. Good job. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'll go back for all that XP. Shield generator. Oh, yes, please. Bigger force shield. I'm taking a whole lot of damage, but I am also on easy mode, so there's that. Oh, yes. Give me more XP. Gimme! What's this thing? Is that just a dead robot, maybe? Ow. Riot suppressor has arrived. Oh yeah, I am, fighting back against a robot regime. I don't know too much more than that. Let's get a cannon. The cops are here! Oh, that's right. I forgot the story is that I'm running from the cops. Should I be going somewhere. There's like green dots on the mini-map over here. I'm guessing that's probably where I should go. But there's so much XP back here. Oh god, they brought a riot car. The cops have too many robots. I don't think that's fair. Oh, this is just health. But a pretty lake. Oh, smart bomb. Nice. 30% armor penetration. See, I don't have any way to kind of quantify this. I don't know which enemies have more armor. Let's increase our range. Oh, that's a tank. Not anymore. Oh, yes. 120% shield angle. Yes! Extra regen. That could be useful. So I'm actually starting to take quite a bit of damage. I don't know what this lightning bolt does. Gotten a couple of them. I have yet to really understand. This is really satisfying, though. I like watching them explode. More piercing. Ow! This guy's really tanky. Ah, the robots are smacking my butt. Drones, they're hurting my rear. My posterior is in pain. I did it. I survived. Now what? Rocket launcher! I win. You suck. Stupid robots. Lighthouse normal. I didn't even see this so-called lighthouse, by the way. Where's the lighthouse? That's a lot of letters. This UI here, I will say, is very bland. These things are all stacked together. It looks like the spacing wasn't done properly either. Either put some boxes around these to make the spacing look more deliberate, so that they're in like little categories on their own, or space them out properly, and again, add some more lines. Fill this in. There's a lot of empty space here and really tiny text. Nice. So I have 9 zillium. I don't know how much any of these costs though. Oh, there we go. Cost 50. Oh. No such things. Okay, and now we have access to the port. I want to try normal mode, though. Oh, that was loud. I don't know why that was louder than all the other ones. What if I just put my drones in, like, a... I only got 4 of them last time, so... If I do, like... Should I put them really far away from me, or is that a bad idea? Never can tell. So they say she has no blind spot. I don't know what that means. Let's do like this. I changed my mind. Let's do... There. They got different bikes. Okay, so she also has a shield. Hello, sorry, I was at a red light for the first message. How are you today? I'm doing good. Much better than I was. Oh, so she can shoot in 2 separate directions. I see. Yeah, you can see the shield moving based on where I'm walking. Okay, so that's the difference between her and the guy with the machine gun. Is she can target guys around her. Wow, that was a lucky first pull. 70% weapon range would be really nice for her. Also, I like how just walking into rocks and trees destroys them. I am simply too powerful. I will cause havoc for the sake of causing havoc. Oh my god, she's so lucky. Maybe this is because I'm on standard difficulty. Standard Zallium ammo. Let's get more luck. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Ow, I got shot. Oh, okay, so maybe this is specifically for my gun. And this is for my drones? It says handgun. But I don't... Maybe it'll show me if there's something else. Attack power energy. With energy type weapons. I am using energy weapons. What's this orange dot, I wonder? Maybe that's that, Oh, here we go. Front, back, and fixed. So this chooses the slots for it based on where the weapon should go. Okay. I think I understand. What's up, Noodles? How you doing today? Good to see you guys. Delicious blue juice. Let's get the taser gun. Overdrive. Enemies take less damage. That's poo-poo. Bum. I probably should have saved that. But I'm not smart. Give me more luck. Where'd all my luck go? I was getting a bunch of really good stuff at first. And then I got the luck upgrades, and now I'm suffering. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Increased weapon range. Super scope lens. I do like how her arms actually track the enemies, too. That's a nice touch. Whole house is sick. Oh, I'm sorry. That always sucks. Oh, that's a lot of guys. That is so many guys. Chill out. I am just a little lady on a picnic to this lighthouse. Or so I've been told that there's a lighthouse here. But you are shooting at me. Why? Final overdrive in 6 seconds. I'd prefer if they didn't. I only have one drone. Here we go. More energy damage. Enemies move faster. Please don't. I'm too smart for you to get me. Too quick. Too intelligent and powerful. Because my mom ordered medicine online, I guess I must now find my wallet for my ID. You don't just have that around. I feel like that's kind of important. Lasers. See, if these guys had actual projectile weapons, then their bullets wouldn't taper off, and they would be hitting me an awful lot here. And I'd probably be dead. But they don't, and they're bad. So... Man, no more laser weapons. Buckshot. Orbit, it said. Oh, so that one circles around me. It's kind of hard to plan your drones ahead of time, because you don't know exactly what kind of drones you're gonna get. I tend to leave it in my coat, but my family has moved my coat. Oh, I see. Let's get reduced cooling duration. Oh, somebody exploded. Oh, another person exploded. I like how the big bosses blow up. Kill all the little guys. Scoop! Yes! Delicious. 10% damage. Increases all damage. Yeah, okay. Oh, that felt good. Some of the sounds are way louder than others, I'll also say. This is specifically for the buckshot. More field extender. We don't have AoE. So let's get force shield HP, even though I haven't really been using it. Oh, God. Nice, nice. Natural learner, rate of fire. Let's get rate of fire. Nice, nice. Wiping them out. Riot suppressor is here. I'm not rioting, I'm simply defending myself. Ooh, I can get another taser gun. Yes! Double tasers. Ugh! The ambulance. It has a rocket launcher on its back. That kind of scares me. They should stop that. Ow! Guess what? Bomb. I feel like that bomb shouldn't insta-kill the boss. But maybe it just had low health. Super Zalium ammo or extreme armor. Give me extreme armor, baby. Although, I think we've got this in the bag at this point. We got 13 seconds left. Oh, minute 13. Never mind. We could still theoretically die. Ultra Crit King. Increases all crowd control attack. What's crowd control attack? Apply longer status effects. Okay. Nah, just more damage. I have a ridiculous level of damage at this point. I will say also, when they're doing the upgrades, the level ups, I would recommend having some of the major stats, like, on the sides here, so that I could see, like, oh, well, I've already upgraded damage to, like, an insane degree, so it's, like, at 300% at this point or whatever. I should focus on something else. Sort of the way that Megabonk does it. Megabonk did this whole process really, really well. Cooling duration. Oh. Get shredded. All the good loot. Also, where's this lighthouse that I've been told so much about? Or I suppose so little about. I want to see it. Is it over here? Ow. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. No, it's just water. But there's a bomb. Wait for them all to get... Oh, that's a big group of them just spawned in. I can hear the frogs. It's my favorite feature. That's a lot of them! Too late. Shield. Oh, yes. I will walk through the crowd to yoink these. I did get the hydroponics set up. Oh, sweet. You did end up getting that hydroponics set? I know nothing about hydroponics in practice. I mean, I know how to, like, how it works, but I have never seen anybody really set one up. That sounds cool. Cannon. I win. I'm the best. Lighthouse hard unlocked. 10 Zallium. Plus 7 from drops, so 17. We can grow peppers and tomatoes and bush beans. What's a bush bean? And if you say it's a bean that grows in a bush, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna pick you up and shake you around all silly like. I still need 50 for this. Alright, let's check out this new place. The Shadow Sea. Are we on a different planet, I wonder? I'm curious now. Metal Beach, that sounds cool. Not available in demo. It's okay, we can go this way. To the record store! They don't get as tall as pole beans. More bush-sized beans? So like a bean the size of a bush? That's like a 3-foot wide bean, dude. How do you even eat that? Cool. Honestly, hydroponics is the future of farming. It just takes up a lot of power, if I remember correctly. I don't know what's a good formation. Like, does it matter? Does my drone formation matter? We'll do this for this guy, because he's got a strong front. In fact, actually... See, I'd like to be able to unselect specific slots here. So I'd like to be able to, like, get just these two and put them back here without having to reset the whole loadout. Actually, I should probably get these two first. There. Protect his butt. No, the beans are normal in size. Oh, the plant itself doesn't get as tall and it's bush-sized. I see. Sad. What if we made big rice? Like, rice is very small. So, you have to eat a lot of it. What if we made big rice? And then you'd only have to eat a couple of rice. So what is this place? It sort of looks exactly like the other map, but it has rain. effects. It's not actually raining, it kind of looks like. Muzzle heat duration, rate of fire, muzzle heat. My guy, that is a potato. I see. Very well. Cooling duration, faster reloads. Ow. Don't touch my butt. The cops are always touching my butt around here. Who approved that? More armor. No. See, they're doing it right now. They're trying to touch my butt. Oh, now it's raining. Gatling cannon, rocket launcher. Let's get rocket launcher. Ooh. Ow. They're doing it again. Screw this wall. Oh, there it goes. That was a little less impressive than I was hoping. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Where they do move in herds. Look at them. I'm destroying everything. No wonder that they are attacking me. Rifled barrel. Okay, so that's for just my machine gun. Piercing type weapons. Sure. My rocket launcher is a little less impressive. It seems like some of those guys just go in one direction and can't stop, while these guys follow you around. They're lined up. Nice. Ultra crit queen. Allowing you to hit for more damage on a critical hit. I don't know my critical hit chance, though. It says critical scale. But I like small rice. You can do more with small rice. Yeah, but you could cut up the big rice and then make small rice. You know? I guess let's get this. Ow. It's kind of hard to tell in its current state what upgrades affect what. Ow. Also, the robot with the big gun is not shooting at me. Oh, now it is. Never mind, it just wasn't close enough. Ow! Drone, do something! Super capacitor! More weapon damage from the rocket launcher. Yes, please. Ow! 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 Extreme quick reloader. Please. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. You know what? We're going with a second rocket launcher. But with big rice, you wouldn't be able to mix as much in with it. But if you cut it up, it's basically just becoming small rice again. Perhaps you could even mash it. Super Zillium ammo for machine guns. Yeah. Give it. The riot suppressor is here. I'm not rioting. You have no proof that I did anything illegal. These drones are for self-defense only, my guy. I have rights. I have rights. Ow. I think your use of force is excessive. Critical hit chance. See, this doesn't seem like it applies to any of my guns. Oh, so crit king is critical hit chance. Crit queen is critical hit scale. Got it. Give me this. Can I get some critical rockets up in here, please? Drones, we're kind of in a bad situation. Oh my god, everything's exploding. Ah! Ah! Okay, they're on it. They are on it. I appreciate the assistance. Oh, upgrade both rocket launchers. Yes. that guy exploded. Increased weapon damage. Highest HP. Oh, so these are what they're targeting, not where they go. Okay, I see. So this thing targets whatever has the highest HP. This targets whatever's closest. So this is like a defensive gun. Now I kind of understand. Vertical scale. Give me this. He relies a lot on his shield. Ow. Ooh, ooh. Eat. Oh, ooh. Ugh. Super durable muzzle. Hell yeah. Ow. So wait, the final overdrive is in 4 minutes, but I only have to survive for 1 more minute? What's up with that? The level will be over before that happens. Faster reloads. I'd also like to see a little more, I don't know, the drones all kind of look the same. They're just a weapon on top of a platform. I'd like to see a little more design to them, you know? Bigger shield. A little more style. They're functional as is, but they could look nicer. Another rocket launcher. 4 of them. Missiles everywhere, dude. You can't mash rice like you can a potato? Though I might be wrong. Clearly you've never had a rice sandwich, my man. Worn Warhead. Yes. You ever had a rice sandwich? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just boiled white rice, shredded cheddar cheese, and 2 slices of butter bread. Surprisingly good. You can't make a delicious pork fried potato like you can rice. True. Destroy Riot Suppress. Oh, there's a boss now. Okay, so that's why. I'm guessing that's the X up here. Destroy. Back, you filth. Ow. It shot me. Maybe it's been shooting me this whole time, and I just haven't noticed. It's dead. Bigger warheads. Now we just have to survive for like 15 seconds. And everything's golden. Nor can you make... Sounds like a bread sandwich. No. It's different. It's kind of moist and cheesy. I used to eat them when I was a kid. The port. Camper's Hill. All these different maps. Maps. I can speak English. Also, I like how these guys are like rebels from whatever this tyrannical robot swarm is, and they're just kind of chilling out in an RV playing guitar. Yes, I can upgrade something. Piercing damage, high explosive damage, crit scale, cooling. Move faster in difficult terrain. Huh. Honestly, increased XP gains kind of a big buff. Make spam musubi with potato. What is musubi? Pickles are the best food for nausea. Random thing to say. But I'll take your word for it. Let's try hard mode. Oh, that's loud. Every time. Oh, I got motion sick? Okay. The kind of feels like the slots don't matter all that much, if I'm being honest. Do like this. Hard mode. See how rough this can actually get. First overdrive is in 30 seconds. That's probably fine. I want to go in like a big city and just be smashing stuff constantly. Extreme shield capacitor. Or extreme reactor. Give me that. Spam musubi is a sliced spam sandwich between two bricks of rice, and usually there's seaweed wrapped around it. Oh. Let's try max out her rate of fire. Increased damage for everything. Specifically for handguns, reduced muzzle heat duration. Let's do that. Whoa. I also will not eat large riced beef fried rice. Why nor? Is just big rice. Is rice but big. 140%, let's go. Supposedly there's lore in this game. I don't know where it is. Also, her body twists at unnatural angles sometimes. It's pretty good for the most part, but... increased rate of fire, yes. I'd like if some of these things, when you knock them down, had, like, experience or money or something in them. Give you a reason to kind of walk around and smash stuff. Big booms makes me happy. Yeah, sure. Let's do more energy attack power. More, or faster cooling. Ow. Got the wrong ratio in large rice fried rice. Because large rice sounds like a crime and I would not be able to add as much beef. Not with that attitude, you wouldn't. See, what's the difference between Gatling? I guess fixed stays in its spot and orbit circles around me. Let's get an orbiting Gatling cannon. Oh, yes. You know what? They should make one of those for Helldivers. They should make a Gatling cannon, or one of the Gatling turrets, but it circles around you. Crit chance, muzzle heat duration. The taser doesn't have muzzle heat? That's weirdly specific. Increased critical chance. That'll work well with our fire rate. Beef is expensive. Can't get enough beef for large fried rice. You could just have one beef and one rice. Weapon damage, HP, cooling duration. Just constant rain of bullets. I haven't seen a real reason to specialize yet. I'm just kind of doing it for fun. These guys are stuck against the wall here. Oh, that's a lot of fellas. I think the yellow ones are armored. That's my guess. They seem to take more hits. More HP, cooling duration. What's the difference? Cooling duration versus muzzle heat duration? What's the difference? I mean, this one seems to target my guns, and this one... I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that. They may want to make some of these abilities more... It's hard to tell what some of them are doing. I appreciate the fact that it lights up specific weapons so I know what I'm upgrading, but... Like, what's the difference between cooling duration and heat duration? Dead by Daylight has been fun today. Needed a break from social media briefly. Yeah, social media is a plague. Realistically. Just if we're being honest. I like the robot cavalry, though. I appreciate that. The riot suppressor's here. He seems upset. Oh, that guy exploded. We kind of got a... This one's also piercing, so we'll do slug shot. The fuzz is here. Get off my case. Oh, that slug shot's putting in work. It targets the big guys, and when the big guys explode, it kills all the little guys. Started playing Fallout, too. Which one? Which one? Weapon range. Honestly, that's probably good. There's a lot of things that I'm using that I don't know what they do. I will say, this character seems way more effective than the other one, because she doesn't have to be looking at the enemies to shoot at them. Fallout 3? I've never played that one, actually. Critical scale... Let's get the weapon range again. Can't follow me through these trucks. Yeah, they can. Never mind. So you guys are breaking stuff, too. How come you can do that? What's the deal there? Huh? Ow. Oh, there's the lighthouse. I found it. It's real. I can't go up to it, though. Ah, quit touching me. This feels like police brutality. Hey, thanks so much for playing our game. You're awesome. You're very welcome, CT Games. I really appreciate you sending it my way. However, this big tanky guy is... Never mind, he's fine. He's dead. That's how I like him. Raid success. Hard mode, my butt. Easy mode is more like it. With 3 drones, too. Maybe the other levels... Probably the other maps are more difficult. Well, let's try the fort on normal difficulty, then. Playing as Bear is also difficult mode. Let's give him, like, a rear guard first. Let's try mixing it up. Yeah. Like that. So let's put, like... Did I pick Dynamo still? Sure did. Well... Oh, well. Oh, here we go. Here's some different stuff that we immediately smash. Also, that... Oh, oops. Who put a fire hydrant here? Who put any of this stuff here? Really, I'm doing them a favor, honestly, by destroying this. I think it was an eyesore for everyone. Okay, see, muzzle heat duration... Oh, so the muzzle heat duration is how long before it heats up, and then the cooldown is how long it takes to cool down afterwards. Got it. Yeah. So it's just like having a bigger magazine. Extreme accelerator. And there we go, cooling duration. Excellent. Rock. I want more drones. Give me my minions. My only issue playing killer on Dead by Daylight is I have such bad vision the survivors have to be basically kissing me for me to see them. You just gotta scare them out. You gotta spook them and then they'll yell. More cooling duration. Or I guess less cooling duration. Improve my cooling. Taser gun. Protect my butt. Oh, that's a lot of guys. The herd is here. Maybe this is why I'm rioting. Have you considered that these giant robots are crushing the children's playground? No? Me either, because I also crushed the children's playground. I'll just stand here and unload on these guys. Thanks for the loot. Crowd control. See, I don't know what the crowd control is. I haven't seen anything that uses status effects yet. Increased rate of fire, however. Weapon damage for the taser. Force field. Let's upgrade the tasers. Because I get the feeling we're going to get another one. Enemy wave. Well, that's a big one. It's a big enemy wave, actually. There we go. Energy attack power. That's what I was looking for. Oh, here they come. And we have overdrive. That's a problem. I'm trying to blow up one of these. Yeah, there they go. Chain reaction. Love to see it. Yes! That's very satisfying. There we go. Second taser. Field extender, area of effect radius. Apparently the tasers have an area of effect. Okay, that works. Let's do that. So as long as I'm retreating from enemies here, these tasers are really effective. I wish I could kind of see their... or at least that I knew their, like, fire radius. So I knew where putting them would be the most efficient. Does that make any sense? I increase all damage by 10% or 40% more HP. Let's get 40% more HP. I'm taking a lot of hits here. Kind of cleaving through this herd. Increase all damage by 15%. XP gain. Specifically upgrade our pistols. Get 15% damage across the board. I'm touching the bomb. That's really loud. They gotta work on balancing the audio for some of these sound effects. Because, like, this is stable, but you'll hit, like, the starting button or one of those things, and it's really loud. Ooh, energy attack power. Yes. Stack it. Stack it. Ow. Screw your water tower. Oh, I hate water. Ow. 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 But the loot. But the loot. I want it. I want it. I'm gonna get it. Scoop. I'm gonna get it. Ow. Ow. Worth it. Gatling cannon. Ow. Secondary herd. Oh my goodness. Yes. Enemies move faster, let them come. More! More. Ow. That Gatling cannon is no idea what he's doing, but I respect the effort. Shield HP, rate of fire. I didn't know they added the tank into Helldivers. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. But I gotta wait till tonight, so... let's get more shield health. Uh-oh. Oh, God, that's a lot of guys. Okay, yes. They get harder at higher levels. They're all armored. This is a problem. Theoretically, this is a problem? Maybe not. Increased weapon damage for all of my tasers. Increased weapon range for everything, though. You fools, you cannot catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Ow. 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 I like how they're sort of vaguely ambulance colored. Reminds me of like the European police cars. Another Gatling cannon on the front. Now we've got something going here. Now we're cooking. Yes! I love it when they explode. That's so satisfying. Yes! Yes! Destroy Super Riot Suppressor. Now it's sounding like Helldivers. Durable muzzle. XP gain, quick fingers. Let's do that. Where's the super thingy? Super Riot Suppressor. Ow! Missiles! He kinda hurts. Ow. Ow! I need help. Here we go. I don't think we're doing as much damage to this thing as I'd like to be. There we go. Extreme Thallium ammo. Get him, Gatling cannons. I say as I run away. Scoop. Yes, yes. There it is. There it is. Super reactor. Yes, yes, yes. Delicious. Num-nums. Another taser. Beautiful. Plus 28 stuff. Oh, we're 2 away from another one. 100. I will say the progression here is very, very slow. They're going to want to crank that up quite a bit. In a roguelite like this, realistically, if at all possible, you want the player to be getting new stuff every run. Just something new every run. Late game, it doesn't matter as much, but especially early on, you want them to be getting new stuff pretty frequently. Let's try out this new level, Camper's Hill. We are low on gasoline and need to stock up. There is a pirate camp up ahead, however, they don't seem to like the idea of sharing their precious gasoline. Different enemies, perhaps? Ah, that's loud. See what I mean? Collect 4 gas canisters. Oh, this one has, Oh, it is different enemies. This guy's hard to use because you gotta aim him manually. Piercing attack power, movement speed, rate of... Let's get rate of fire. Why do they have giant darts? Maybe those were missiles. Yeah, I honestly just need to get a drone. Wide net. Let's get armor-piercing ammo, because he's the only one that can really make use of that. Luck, rate of fire, weapon damage. Let's get damage. I will say his guns are much more powerful than the lady. Okay, these guys are all back. Let's get shotgun to protect our butt. I'm guessing these blue things are the gas canisters. I do like having actual objectives. The place is just full of RVs. It doesn't seem like much of a hill, but I'll take their word for it. Crit King, speed, XP gain. XP gain, I guess. Ow! Supernatural learner. Let's get force shield HP, actually. That thing honks when it explodes. Worn armor, movement speed, upgrade our buckshot. They're like a horde of football players. That's what these guys remind me of. Why do you stash your gas canisters so far away from each other? That guy's got a motorcycle? Lawnmower. Mowercycle. Super rifled barrel. Ooh, 50% armor piercing. But this is just 60% attack power boost. Ow! These guys hurt a lot. Oh my god, but I just cleared the field there. Slug shot. These are all back guns. This one's piercing, though. I'm taking a lot of damage. Weapon range, please. When they say that it explodes in a small area of effect, I think they mean abnormally large. That's a pretty big zone there. Incoming, you are surrounded. No, I'm not. Oh my god, yes I am. Okay, I'll take your word for it next time. Weapon damage, more HP, because I gotta do this. To deal any damage, I have to look at them. This character is just... I will just flat out say it. He is fundamentally just way worse than Dynamo. Just the fact that he has to look at the enemies is really dangerous. Like, I don't know if his shield is stronger or whatever, but he's not built for this. Let's get another slug shot. Crit, Queen, Ultra, wide net. Thank God they're not actually using these tanks. Then I'd be in real trouble. Still don't know what those lightning bolts do. I'm gonna do it. Worn rifled barrel. Piercing attack power, area of effect radius. More health. Oh my god. Oh, that's the first time I've died. Well, I should have exactly enough for... No, I need 2. Whoops. Okay. Ah! My ears. Let's try with Dynamo, then. She's functional. And we will beeline it for the gas canister. The thing that sucks is you can't, like, stop and pick up their XP, really. How she walks backwards like that is pretty impressive. Ow! I didn't even see him. There's no dithering on these trees. Plus 20% weapon damage, rate of fire, or weapon range. Let's get rate of fire. I mean, her weapons are pretty long distance. More HP, cooling duration. Let's get her HP early. See, I'm more like looking at the mini-map than the actual screen here. Okay, there's one. We are so absurdly far away from all the other ones. I've leveled up like 0 times. XP gain. That actually seems kind of important here. Taser! My beloved. Crit weapon range. We'll get 150 HP. More regen. Now we're kind of survivable. I'm leveling up really fast now. 20%. Oh my god! Collection radius. Okay, we move on. Except... dynamite. Ooh. Actually, I'll take a rocket launcher, because apparently these tasers have an area of effect, so I will stack with that. Energy attack power, sure. I don't know what's charging up and exploding over there, but it makes me a little nervous. Oh, that's the sound of my taser charging. It's like super long range. Holy crap. Durable muzzle. Crowd control is just the taser. Let's get this. Muzzle heat duration. Oh my god, these are so far away. And I'm not getting any XP. Danger, you are surrounded. It would appear so, yes. Crowd control, super cooling. Increases all damage by 15%. Give me super cooling. Ow, ow, ow. Please, I need all this XP. I need it. Oh my god, there's so many of you. These are supposed to be pirates? Why are the pirates robots? Oh, yes. Attack power to high explosives. Sure. And now they're on overdrive. It's okay. They're exploding. It's chill. Cannon's high explosive. Let's do that. Ooh. We are leveling. Let's go critical chance. Oh my god. High explosive is kind of wild. Heat duration, energy power, muzzle. Let's go this. More explosive damage. Okay, that should be enough XP. We move on. I'm forced to leave so much of it behind. More HP, critical scale. I'm gonna have to convince my brother to play on my account for Dead by Daylight next month since I accidentally paid for the Rift Pass and I'll be gone for over half the month. What is a Rift Pass? Is that the, like, season pass type thing? Also, I saw they have a dating simulator now. What's all that about? I thought that was a joke. There are so many bad guys around here. This feels just a little unfair. The dating sim is fun. Well, that's good. But it was more a question of, like, why? I know there was a demand for it. But I kind of thought they were holding their ground pretty well by not doing it. Oh god, a bunch of them just spawned in. Yeah, welcome back, Phoenix. Yes, there is a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Oh my god, I think these are the other two gas canisters way up here. But I really need to level up. Another rocket launcher. Oh! Yes. I am surrounded. That is very accurate. I would like it if it would change. These guys explode. They're hurting me faster than I can regenerate. Okay, I'm running away then. Warren Warhead, super wide net, crit king. I kind of need this. Yes, yes. I am dying. Why are my missiles going everywhere but towards my enemies? I could like it very much if they did not do that. I guess it's because they're set to front. Yes! Yes! I'm saved! Oh! Delicious! Oh my god, delicious. More rate of fire, please. Yes! 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 More explosive damage. Please. Oh, I'm gonna die. Taser, save me. They are so fast. Please. Oh my lord. Last gas canister, I just gotta make it over there. Out of my way. Out of my way, you stupid football robots. NFL looking Ow. Oh my god, they're so fast. Oh my god. Why not make money off of people wanting to date the killers? It's pretty funny, not gonna lie. You do also get skins and stuff for Dead by Daylight if you get the dating sim. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh my, they are so fast. They are so fast. I need more movement speed. Plus 1%, come on. Give me something useful. I guess we need to farm up some stuff, I guess. Let's try the port on hard mode. Oh, that's loud. Every time. Every time I suffer. Wimp womp. I would really like to be able to have the character look independently of where I'm walking. I understand that kind of does away with the point of the machine gun guy, but he kind of sucks, if I'm not gonna lie. You could absolutely make it so that he moves slow walking backwards, so that you have to turn around and like face enemies every now and again, but it's... I mean, he's just is nowhere near as good as she is, because she can attack while running away, basically. Maybe there's a way to get him, like, super tanky, so that you can just plow through enemies straight forward. But I don't know. There's just too many of them. It's very clear they found people's love of the killers funny. The game is full of jokes about people writing fan fiction and mistaking fan art of the characters. Yeah, I knew that much. I think every time you get a drone, you should be able to pick where you want it in your formation, if I'm being honest. Plus 20 weapon damage or force shield angle. Let's get the bigger force shield. Taser gun, there we go. Especially since you can't, like, predict what weapons you're gonna get. And some of them only fire in a specific direction, I've noticed. Extra taser gun ammo? Sure. So, like, for example, my taser here does not target the nearest enemy. It just points in a direction opposite of where I'm moving. It does seem like it's shots arc between enemies, though. That's pretty cool. It's 20% weapon damage for yeah, I need the weapon damage. My taser gun is not putting in the work that I want it to right now. Super armor! Luck, let's get rate of fire. Oh yeah, there we go. Extreme reactor, that's what we want to see. I'd also like to see more types of weapons. I'm seeing the exact same ones over and over again. We got buckshot, rocket launcher, slug shot. I like rocket launcher, but it's also backwards. Weapon range, Zalium ammo for the rocket launcher, heat duration. Let's get weapon range. So the rocket launcher fires out like a wave. Okay. Riot suppressor has arrived. Let them come. I'm ready. Oh god, there he is. Never mind. I was not ready, as it turns out. Get the handgun damage, I guess. I'd like more ways to upgrade my build in the run, also. Like, little side objectives to make me more powerful if I... Again, think back to Mega Bonk, right? How there's those charge shrines, there's chests and stuff that you can upgrade during the run. That's what you want to see. Something to keep the players interested so you're not just kiting in circles like this. Because right now, this is all I gotta do. Increased energy power. Like, there's some variation with the gas canister thing. I like that. But just in general, to make the levels more interesting. Increased rate of fire, weapon range. I'll take the rate of fire. We're loading up here. There we go. I love it when they explode. Yes! Oh, here's a taser gun for the front. Sure. Now we've got him firing in both directions. Super overheater. Crowd control attack damage. Sure. Ultra reactor. Yes, please. Don't mind if I yes. Crowd control, +6 luck. I'll take the crowd control damage. I need to regen a little bit. I am ouchied. Don't touch my butt. You do not have permission to touch my butt. They're trying to do it anyways. The filth. They're suddenly very fast. Also, I think you move slower at an angle than you do straightforward. Ooh, my goodness. Yoink. Delicious. Field extender. Area of effect radius. Are you telling me this thing doesn't have an area of effect? Whatever. I miss my double butt tasers. And we did it. Never mind, we gotta kill that thing. The Super Riot Suppressor. Which is in the crowd somewhere. And now we've got a rocket launcher for the front. It's symmetrical, sort of. Also, you gotta come up with a less obnoxious hit sound for me taking damage. Oh god! I got pancaked there. I did not see that second crowd coming. Fair enough. Ah! That's so loud. We go again. I must be more conscientious with my use of weapons. I wish I could change what weapons each of the characters is using, too. Because, like, I want to make a version of her that specializes in, like, rapid-fire weapons. But there's no, like, Gatling laser. So if I wanted to get Gatling guns, I would have her pistols become kind of obsolete. Let's get the regen. heat, weapon damage for the handguns. I'll keep the muzzle heat. Ooh, ultra wide net. Yeah. Ow. Tesla gun. That's the strat. The butt tasers. That's what it's all about. Scoped weapons. Worn Zalium ammo for the taser gun. Let's get the weapon range. Kind of wish you could manually fire these weapons too, because all I have to go off of is the charging sound for my taser gun. All of the other guns don't have like a charging sound, and I can't keep track of all of their recharge times down here. There's just too much going on screen, so yeah, let's upgrade the taser. I'm assuming that adds to every taser I get afterwards, right? I'm hoping. Crowd control, attack power engine. Engine status type weapons. What engine status do you apply? Yes! I don't know what it's doing to them. They don't seem to, like, move any slower or anything. Maybe it's got, like, a temporary stun to it? I don't know. Ultra shield capacitor. Yeah. Take that, I guess. Scoop all this up. Let's see. The rocket launcher last time did not do what I hoped it would, so we're gonna try buckshot this time around. Music's really good, though. Okay, the riot suppressor's here. It doesn't scare me, though. Unconcerned by that. Ow. Scoop! Crit King, shield capacitor. Cooling duration. Let's get the crit. Oh, great. Enemies deal more damage. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping, in fact, that they would actually become a threat. Ow! Can you explode or something? There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. Excuse me while I scoop up all your delicious loot. Yummy crystals. Lucky duck, muzzle heat duration. That only matters for my pistols. Look at luck then, I guess. I wish I knew what a lot of these power-ups I was picking up did for me. Like the lightning bolt. Probably does something important. Increased buckshot weapon damage by 70%? Sure. Increase buckshot weapon again. Increase all damage by 10%. Yeah. What do you mean incoming enemy wave? There's already an enemy wave here. Sorry to tell you this. It's already happening. Taser gun for the front. Yeah, sure. I wonder if their targeting position is based on their slot. It seems to be that way. So maybe if I put them around the outside, they'll all orbit. That's something to try out. More luck. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna start moving towards that bomb. Wait till they get close. Yeah! Ow. 30 more health, please. Oh, yes. Extreme reactor. Okay, I think the lightning bolts increase your weapon recharge speed. Increase volume, more energy damage. Destroy the super riot suppressor. We'll get there. Oh, hey, there's my bike. I need health right now, though. So, we'll deal with that in a moment. Okay. Now we'll do it. Eee! Oh, I almost got sandwiched again. Not this time. You're sneaky. Why are they so fast? Give. Okay. I don't really want either of these. Or any of these. I guess I'll take the Gatling cannon. Can the big fella come to the front of the line here, please? Mr. Big Fella Man? There he is. I gotta deal with him. Ow. Row. I need to go get more help. There's so much going on screen right now. It's really hard to keep track of anything in particular. Oh my god, he's not even at half health. Maybe that's the strategy for the machine gun guy then, is to put all of your drones in the front and have like one or two as a rear guard. And just plow through enemies. Their final overdrive is about to happen. We're about to get shredded. Okay, now we just have to run for our life. And hopefully we deal enough... It's over. It's so over. Please! Die! Yeah, we're dead. Oh god. We were so close! Sad. You get almost nothing when you lose, too. Alright, well, let's try it with the... Ah! My ears. Every time. Let's try it with this guy. We'll give him, like... like this. Maybe we should do like this for him. Let's just turn him into a snowplow. It's also really hard to tell the difference between the, there we go, blue dots and the green dots. when they're tiny like that. Because this guy doesn't get all that much XP anyways, because he's always walking away from enemies. I mean, shooting away from enemies. However, these gas canisters spawn close enough together that I may actually finish this level in, like, just a moment here. RNG, baby! Sure. I should have probably picked the one that applied to every piercing weapon, but... Is this just gonna end the level? Not gonna survive for 2 minutes. It's just that easy. Okay. Rate of fire, muzzle heat duration. Let's get this. I like the monkey noises he makes when he's walking through enemies. Quick reloader. Shield capacitor. I need that. I'd love a drone. There we go. Slug shot front, Gatling cannon front. Turns out the strategy for him is not, in fact, to put your weapons in the front. It is, in fact, to put the weapons in the back because he can't fire backwards. Oh! I thought I was being smart. Oh my god. He's so bad. He's so bad. Also, that front shield only deflects projectiles. It does not stop melee attacks. Oh, God. We'll get rifled barrel. Oh, this guy's terrible. Oh my god. I'm surrounded. Yeah. That sounds about right. Oh my. Please, more health regeneration. Why are those guys just walking into the wall? Slug shot front, cannon front, taser front. I guess we'll take the slug shot. Oh, we're about to die. We are so very dead. This character is horrendous. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, they gotta find some other specialization for that guy, because walking straight into enemies like that with a machine gun, just doesn't work. Give him a shotgun or a sword or something that knocks enemies back, maybe. Something faster, too, because when he's on the reload, he is so vulnerable. I just can't figure out what the plan is with him. I will also say for your for the spawns for the gas canisters there, you're leaving it too much up to RNG, because one of those levels, they were in like the far four corners of the earth, and I couldn't get a hold of them. That time they were all right next to each other, and it took like 5 minutes. So it's very luck-based. Record store. The unruly pirates have stolen precious records from the record store. You can only steal what you cannot plunder. That is the rule. They need to be put in line again. What? You can only steal what you can't plunder. Plunder is stealing, though. What? Okay. Sure. I'll pretend like that makes sense. Ah, my ears. I'm gonna put all my guns on the rear because that is kind of where everything faces. Or, these were fixed positions, weren't they? Let's try this. By some miracle, I managed to get 6 whole turrets. That's where they will be. This game's gonna... This doesn't look like a record store at all. This is just the same field. Reclaim the stolen vinyl records? Brother, this doesn't seem like my problem. So basically what I'm trying to say is you really ought to get some more variation to your level design here. Finding the lighthouse was cool, but that's pretty much the only real variation I've seen, except that one of them was kind of rainy. The different kinds of enemies is good, but you may want to double down on the fact that they're, like, different factions. So, like, the first one was the police. These guys are pirates. The pirates have more ranged troops, right? Make them not engage in melee in that case, because these guys can both shoot at me and walk up and punch me. So make these guys, like, super range-based, so that if I wanted to fight these guys, I should specialize in, like, using my shield rather than just staying away from them. It gives more different ways to play the game. Also, maybe a level where you can fight these guys that's just like the survival level, too. Okay, we're gonna try a crit build and see if that does anything for us. Probably I should be focusing on movement speed, because all I really need to do is get the vinyl records. Oh, I need to defeat 4 pirate leaders. Where are they? Okay, so that's a survival thing. Never mind, I take it back. It's already here. Extreme shield generator? Sure. That'll save me a lot of problems later. So yeah, okay, so where you put them in your drone loadout is where they end up. Okay, that's good to know. These all have the same crits. Okay, so high explosive has a higher crit scale, but has less crit chance. Interesting. Orbiting taser gun. Oh, okay. I should absolutely be using orbitals every time. Collection radius. Let's get weapon range. I like the ability to... the loadout thing. That wasn't what I was trying to say. It looks like there's a maximum on your shield as well. Shield radius. So I probably shouldn't have put another point into that. More handgun damage. Energy power. Yeah. I want more energy weapons. I want, like, a laser. I am surrounded. Not yet, I'm not. Critical chance. There we go. I should have gotten the movement speed, probably. These guys are faster, I think, than the police bots. Leader spawns in 8 seconds. We are ready for him. I'd like to see some sort of, like, the occasional game-changing upgrade, too. One that makes it so, like, your shield deals damage to enemies it touches. So that you can go for, like, a build where you just walk into enemies, you know? That's the kind of thing I want to see. Alright, so since we're going crit, this one has a high crit chance here. So, let's do cannon. Extreme reactor. Yes. Wait, is the enemy boss just another tank? Hang on. Standard warhead, overheat. This one. I don't know what the crowd control thing does, because I still don't know if we're actually... Oh no, it's just a guy on a bike. He's just sitting there with his bike, though. Fight me, you coward. He dropped a mixtape. That's not a vinyl. You don't know what you're talking about. Shield HP. What was that sound? Was that the sound of me picking up the tape? I'd also like to know why I'm fighting both pirates and police. Seems kind of strange that there's both of them to deal with. Slugshot has good crit. I'll go with the rocket launcher, though, because I'm trying to keep the amount of different damage types I'm using to a minimum. Also, I feel like the bigger, higher armored enemies should drop just a little bit more XP. That's just for the cannon. Critical chance, weapon range. Take the critical chance. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Thank ya! Rocket launcher, energy, power, again. It's hard to really make a solid build of any kind because you end up having to use a bunch of different kind of weapons. Boosh. Wide collection net. Let's get the accelerator. I need to move faster. Next leader spawns in 21 seconds. Let's see how big my force shield can get. Oh, there we go. There's a full circle. Not that it really matters, because it has very low health right now, but... Okay, where is he? Over here. Take me to your leader. Also, I am surrounded. This is a problem. No bueno. Extra rocket launcher. Ow, 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 ow. It's okay, that was just a crowd of football players. He's dead. Now I can't get to the mixtape, though. There's too many football robots in the way. I want some lifesteal or something. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Mixtape acquired. Shield. There we go. More shield HP. I wish I had a bar that showed me my shield's current HP also. That seems kind of important. Extreme reloader, yes! More gun. 25% more bullet per bullet. Ow. These guys are kind of dumb. See, there's all these little platforms with guns circling around them, and they haven't bothered to shoot at them. They are unaware of their own folly. But they are machines, and therefore stupid. 20% more HP, sure. Compared to these other two? Well, I guess critical scale. Can't touch this. Da-na-na-na. Ba-na. Na-na. Alright, another rocket launcher. Pirate leader is coming. That's okay. I'm quite prepared. His lieutenants are literally exploding beside him. There he goes. Just that easy. 70% HP increase. Sure. Now I'm immortal. I cannot be stopped. Maybe this is why both the police and the pirates are after me. I am a existential threat. The more I kill, the stronger I get. If they attacked me at the same time... Oh, that guy was... These ones are red. So they get even tougher. Yes. High explosive power. Ooh, but super crit king. We love our explosive crits. I cannot be killed. My god, the critical AoE stuff is wild. That is absurd. Increased 40% high explosive power? Yeah. Duh. I'll just take all this. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out, but, I think it's over. Increased area of effect radius. Are you telling me those rockets don't have area of effect? That's stupid. Increased fire rate for all of these. Or 70 more HP. Why not? Oh, it's 70 of your current health. So I'm at 240. 41, specifically. Actually, no, that was another 70 health, but it gave me an extra 1 health for some reason. Odd. Oh well. This is a long level. This is easy mode, by the way, I think, for this level. So it gets pretty crazy. Pirate leader is coming. I guess we'll get another cannon, because we've got all explosive weapons except for the one taser. Yeah, it looks like the key was just having my guns orbit me instead of setting them to a specific location. Let's get reload cooldown. Okay, so the taser does hold them in place for a second. It's not very long, but I see it now. Hang on for a little longer. I gotta strive for 20 seconds. Easy. I'm enjoying this, actually. Oh, 80% more high explosive damage. Why do you even bother? Why did they even come out here? It's just that easy. I unlocked Burke. Whatever that means. 26 Xalium. 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 However you pronounce it. I could increase our starting force shield angle. Or cooling. What is XC pen? I don't know what difficult terrain is. I've never seen that. I think I'm just gonna flatly increase our damage. That seems like the best choice. I kind of want to do the record store on normal. That one was kind of fun. Ah! My ears. I guess if these are fixed, then I'll put them, like, here. Well, it says they're fixed, but they don't only fire backwards. We should do like that. And then... we'll do that way. Also, these are slightly off-center from each other. Not to be a stickler, but my design-oriented brain noticed it. I want to use Bear, but he's just not a good character. He just kind of sucks is all. Though I do want like a rapid-fire build this time, because we did explosives last time. So, we'll do heat duration. See, like, the guys with the pistols are basically melee troops. Which is a little odd. Give them baseball bats or something. Give them a little more life. Because these guys don't look like pirates, I'm just gonna say that. They don't look like scrappy robot pirates like you'd expect to see. Rate of fire, please. Range. XP gain. We'll get that a little early. Buckshot. See, I don't want to do the Teslas again. I want, like, rapid-fire guns. I'll get the buckshot. It's gonna be orbiting anyways, so... Super Crit Queen. I did like having that big shield. Get at least the half shield for her. Oh, here's a crowd. Super quick reloader. Standard, I guess. Yeah. I think some of these things could very easily be made more understandable. Like, for example, the heat duration thing, just call that ammunition. Or larger magazines. Increases all damage. 50% wider net, though, is pretty nice. Slug shot. Ow. I guess we're getting double buckshot. You are surrounded. That just means I can attack in any direction. You fools. Check this out. Check this out. Ow. Area of effect radius. Shotguns apparently have area of effect. Check this out. Now who's surrounded? Idiot. Increased regen? Yeah. I could do that. Rapid fire shotguns. Wide net. Weapon range. That only applies to my pistols. Interesting. That sucks. Let's get the XP collection range. The orbiting is really nice because the turrets can, like, go through crowds and spray them down. 20% boost to all piercing damage. There we go. 40% boost. See, that's odd. Real quick, something I just noticed. So some of the weapons, when you get, like... For example, you either get a certain amount of damage boost to just the shotguns or all piercing weapons. For some reason, two of the same tier, like those two different things, give you the same amount of damage boost. I feel like the one that targets only a specific weapon should probably give you more damage than the one that targets every weapon, because you're choosing to specialize, you know? Like, that's the trade-off, normally. But that's not the case here. for whatever reason. It's actually better for you to just pick the one that generally upgrades that type of weapon. 6 luck. All 3 of those have an area of effect, apparently. 20% more piercing attack power, though, is nice. I'll let my turrets do all the work. Also, I don't really understand the difference between the slug shot and the cannon. Ultra armor, that'd be nice. 40 more health. Oh yeah. I love it when they explode. 140% max shield HP. 40% more buckshot, or 20% piercing. Look at this. Shotguns are killing it. I take back all my complaints about the buckshot. AoE is the king in this game. 20 more for all the piercing weapons. See, look at this. This one is worn, like lower tier, and does all of the weapons. This one is specialized and a tier up and only targets the shotguns, but still does the same amount of damage. It's actually better for me to pick the worn one versus the standard one here. I don't get that. But I'm gonna get Super Learner. I will say, most XP boosts in games don't scale very well. They scale very well in this game. There's a Gatling cannon! I was hoping for more of those. Crit King, collection radius, area of effect. Area of effect. We've got too many AoE weapons to not pick that one. Okay, leader spawns in 2... Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I thought he was about to spawn. He really doesn't move much. He's just kind of chilling there, I guess. Save me, shotguns. Oh, God! Football players! They really do look like football players. Or like robots from Buzz Lightyear. 40% weapon range. Again, that doesn't target my shotguns, because I guess they're an AoE weapon. Sure. Anyways, goodbye. That should not insta-kill bosses. Feels a little broken, but I guess if you save it specifically for a boss. Super AP ammo. That only works with the Gatling cannon. Interesting. That kind of sucks. Sure, though. Oh, yes. Gimme, gimme. A bunch of the enemies have now spawned inside this rock face, by the way. Just pointing that out. I very rarely see armor penetration come up with these upgrades. I don't know how important it actually is, but I'd like to know which weapons are armor piercing. I'm guessing the explosive ones, but I have no way to prove that. We've got a backwards-facing slug shot or a rocket launcher. I guess I'll take another slug shot. Yeah, fixed and orbiting guns are the way to go, honestly. I don't know why you would choose a directional one when you could have one of these. Oh, yes, 60% attack power for all piercing weapons. My main weapons are useless at this point. They're just to make me feel involved. It's so over for you losers. 15% damage for everything, or 20% for piercing weapons. Yeah. Oh, that was nice sound. There's our guy. Time to ruin his day. Worn Zalium ammo. I'll take the regen. I'm starting to take some hits. Somebody exploded. That's always good. Yoink. Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies stuck inside that rock. So much loot. 20% more piercing attack power. Look at that. Why not? Don't mind if I do. I'd like some armor penetration. That would be helpful. Oh my god. We're just eating those crowds. You are just here to provide me with more levels. That's all you're here for. That is your only purpose in life. Backwards facing buckshot? Sure. More shotguns? Don't mind if I do. Oh my god. That's a lot of bullets. Oh, wow. When the shotguns go off, the entire crowd just diminishes. Worn ammo for just a slug shot. 30% XP collection radius. Attack power for piercing weapons. 40% more. Again. Where's the pirate leader? I've got strong words for him about his robots and how much they suck. Dude, your football player mascots need some work. Whatever this deal is with the big shoulder pads is just not working for you. You see how quickly I'm just eating them? They exist only to feed my hunger. Yeah, my pistols are dealing like 1 and 2 damage here. Armor penetration, there we go. That's only for the Gatling cannon. Okay. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. No, get off of me. Stupid motorbike. Run over your friends. Oh, he exploded. Extreme Zalium ammo. Did the big man die? I think he did. Yep, over here. Excuse me. I gotta pick up your dead boss's mixtape. Ow! They're eating me, dude! They're just too fast. There was 0 knockback on any of these weapons. Those guys with the motorcycles, if they get too many speed boosts with the overdrives, there's just no getting away from them. That kind of stinks. Okay then. Well. And then I don't get anything for my time. Okay. We're moving on to Burke. Celebrates the opening of its new bank. Why don't we rob them before they get the chance to rob the people? However, we need to deal with the police surrounding the area first. No problem. Ah, my ears. Every time. Incoming. This is grass field, but little, like sunset. We're back to the police bots. Where's the bank? I kind of thought I would be in a city. Every level looks the same. Little disappointing there. Uh, 20% weapon damage for our handguns. Let's get cooling duration. I hope it applies to more than just our pistols. I will say just flat out, this game is getting kind of dragged down by its repetitive nature here. It's not one of those games where I want to keep playing because I'm going to see something new, or I want to try out a new weapon because there's so little to try out here. It is still a demo, so there's that. Okay, let's just stack rate of fire. Again, I wanted Gatling for the last time, but we do not get to decide such things. 15% rate of fire. There we go. Get 'em, boys. Quick reloader. Natural learner. Let's get the 15% XP buff. Could have gotten a couple of those. Super reactor, no. Get the XP collection radius. I do like the ability to, like, kind of mess around with different turrets and stuff. But it's actually best, in your best interest, to just stack up a bunch of the same kind of turret, because you can stack their damage. It's important to have a like crowd control and also high damage ones to deal with boss enemies, but all damage by 10% or just handgun by 20. All damage by 10. Field extender, or 20% for both the buckshot. Let's get the AoE radius. And again. Yes. Explode. Die for my amusement. 80% more piercing attack power. There we go. Now it's over for you. Gatling cannon, yay! I'm surrounded? Nuh-uh. Watch this. Shotguns help. Thank you. Extreme shield generator. My butt cannot be shot. My butt is bulletproof. I mean, it's supposed to be in my face, but whatever. 2% speed. I may need that as much as I want more damage. I don't see speed boosts very often, but like, it may be required to survive. Super quick reloader. Yes. Have any of you guys watched Iron Lung yet? I'm planning to go see it this week. Ow! I heard that it got, like, top marks at the box office, and that made a lot of filmmakers really upset because it wasn't somebody from the industry. And they're like, how dare somebody who isn't us get an award? And then they tried to have it removed from the... You have it was good? I'm glad. Yeah, I may actually... I didn't realize that it was going out of theaters so quickly. I should have, but anyways, point is, probably I'm gonna end up moving the stream from Wednesday night, because Wednesday night is when I'm gonna go see it. Oh my god, everything's exploding. 40% more piercing attack power. Zalium ammo specifically for the cannon, or 10% cooling duration for everything. See, some of these are just non-choices. Like, there's no real trade-off. Enemies move faster. That's not good. I knew I should have took the speed. Fortunately, all of their commanders are still exploding, which makes the faster chaff kind of... Oh my god, they all exploded at the same time! High explosive attack power, 1% speed boost. I can take the 15% XP and get a better chance of getting a better one. 5% rate of fire, or 40% buckshot damage. Let's get the rate of fire, I guess. Man, this sucks. Slug shot. These are back weapons. I'm gonna get the rocket launcher, I think. Nah, well, I've already got one high explosive. Maybe I'd focus on energy weapons and make my pistols more useful then. I am surrounded. It would appear so. I'd say that's an accurate assessment, yes. However, I have shotguns. Well, those ones were blue. They almost look like actual police cruisers. There we go. Energy attack power. Yes! Yes! Sure, I'll make the full shield. I think that was a waste of a level up. But the other options weren't much better, honestly. Regen! I need that. The thing about regen is I think you only regen health if you don't take damage for a little bit. So I don't think you can, like, out-regen enemy attacks. See, these guys are so fast. That's a problem. Not fair. Speed. I have to take this or I will die. Because they haven't even gotten their second overdrive yet. Ow! Get off of me! Oh, this is really, really bad. I like it when they explode. That pleases me. Yoink. So how is this robbing a bank exactly? Ow. Okay, well. AoE radius, sure. Oh, dear God. There we go. I like it when they blow up. Increased rate of fire. This all is loot, I think. Ow. They're dropping more of it, though. I think that's the meta progression loop, is Xylium or whatever. AoE radius or rate of... more rate of fire. I empty the contents of my pistols, like, immediately. "30 seconds. Weapon damage for handguns. Cooling duration, sure. There's so much XP everywhere. I'd play Mass Effect multiplayer tonight. There's Mass Effect multiplayer? Was that back when they were first, like, deciding that every game had to have a multiplayer version? Like, when they made Assassin's Creed multiplayer? That was goofy. You must... I love how their sirens are just cutting out because there's too many explosion noises. More armor penetration for just the Gatling cannon. Okay, never mind. Blow it up! Nice. Easy. I mean, it was easy mode, but you get the point. Dunzo. Xalium, that's what it's called. 71! There we go. I survived the alpha! Congratulations, you've reached the end of the current demo. Full version of Steel Swarm Survivor will feature more heroes, larger maps, expanded build variety, multiplayer, co-op, and more! That's right, this game is slated to be co-op. So, this is Steel Swarm Survivors. Are you hearing... Have you guys been hearing that squealing noise the whole time, by the way? I hope not. That's my dog. She's... rebellious, I guess. She likes to yell. So, my general thoughts about this game is that it is suffering from a severe lack of variety. The maps, the weapons, the characters, all of it is very much the same. The drones, even, having the different types of drones and the different positions for those drones is good. I like that. However, there's certain positions that are just better than others. Having your weapons automatically orbit and target enemies wherever they are is just always going to be better than having them all point in a very specific direction. Because then you have to pay attention to where you're looking at any given time. And that's why, between Dynamo and Bear here, Dynamo's always better. You don't have to be looking at an enemy to shoot at them. That's just the way it is. There's got to be some way to make him better. because having a ranged weapon and face plowing into a bunch of enemies is not good for him. Either having a stronger shield that deflects melee attacks, or a shield that deals damage to enemies, or a melee weapon or something. There's got to be some way for him. Also, big bugs as far as your sound design goes. There's some weapons that are there's some sounds that are just weirdly louder than other ones, especially like starting in and picking up tapes and when enemies explode. Aside from that, it's a lot of just adding more. You know, having different outfits for these characters even would be a good start. I see that there is a gadget workshop down here, and I'm hoping that we can, like, customize our turrets, because having a set loadout of different kinds of turrets would be... I don't know. It's hard to make a build in the current setup. You can get strong, sure, but there's no real specialization, you know? You're just kind of getting progressively better. And also, I'd say that having a lot of this stuff, like, left up to RNG, for example, the overdrives, because if all the overdrives just target enemy speed, you're going to get swarmed. There's no way to avoid it. Whereas if all of the, like, gas canisters for that one level spawn in various corners of the map instead of all right next to each other, you're kind of screwed too. So having specific, like, parameters set so that stuff like that is more balanced is going to be really important. Lastly, the game needs some style. The characters are okay, but they have pretty much zero personality. They've got some of the most, like, standard-looking armor that I've ever seen. Their weapons are the same color as their body, and the turrets are all... I keep calling them turrets. I know they're drones, but they don't really look like drones. They look like turrets on floating platforms. They're just not very interesting, right? So give the rocket turrets, like, make the rocket turrets little mini B-12 bombers or something, you know? Make the taser turrets a little police drone with a hat and a face. Make them, give them a little life. Tell me more about the world through the way that the robots are. You know, the different factions, the police versus the pirates. Give me some more variation between the two. I need to know why it is... Well, I don't need to, but I'd like to know, since you've got a campaign map set up, why it is I'm doing the things I'm doing. I get at the start we were supposed to be attacked by police officers, but then we were robbing a bank, which is also survival. I don't know. I don't get what's happening in the wider world of this game, and considering that one of the major points in the Steam page is the story, that's something you're going to want to clean up, for sure. So, if you guys want to check this game out for yourself, it just dropped a demo today. There's also a link down below that'll take you to the Steam page where you can sign up for the playtest if you'd like to follow up with it. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks to the devs for sending it my way. It was a lot of fun to play. And you'll be hearing from me again real soon. Bye, everybody!